George, obviously, you were in a competition last year, but Joey had started a lot of games in his career. How does this feel different knowing that there's just not that experience anymore?
Yeah, last year was, I took it as a blessing to be in that quarterback battle last year. And coming back, I think it just it helped me realize like things you need to do within the battle. So, yeah, that helps a lot.
Just how much more different do you feel? This is your second spring. You've been through this before. Yeah. How much more advanced are you compared to a year ago?
Yeah, I think I've grown a lot since I got here. Throughout last spring, last fall camp, and the season, just growing within the scheme. Within the team is more of a leadership role. So, yeah, for sure.
How much size have you put on since last year?
I just hit the 20-pound mark since I got here. So I got here 180, 182, and I was 202 the other day. So.
Coach,
George, how tired are you of the weight question?
Yeah, I understand why they ask it, but I feel like I'm doing my part as well. So.
Coach, that said, this is a wide open thing right now. With that in mind, just what has helped you prepare for this opportunity right now at Tennessee?
Yeah, just super excited for the opportunity in general, and just prepare like I have since I got here. I feel like prepare like you're going to be the starter. I think everybody should be doing that, and I feel like they are. And it's a good group, and just excited to take the next steps.
What do you think of Faison, and how have you guys kind of built a relationship?
Yeah, Faison, super talented guy. He's also a good dude in the room. I think we meshed well as a group, all four of us in the room as well. And, yeah, that's kind of all I got there.
Take us back to the winter when you took some of the wide receivers to Miami and the tight ends. Just kind of what was that experience like?
Yeah, team bonding for sure. We had a lot of fun down there. We also got better, worked on a lot of timing routes, stuff like that. So super fun trip, and I feel like it kind of catapulted us into pre-spring and spring.
George, what was the 5 or 6 weeks like in January, early February, where there's portal talk, they're bringing guys in for a visit as quarterbacks that are established guys. Joey Aguilar is in the lawsuit, then he's in a different lawsuit, he may win. Like, where were you mentally through that, and how challenging was that for you?
Yeah, obviously there's a lot of unknown, but I liked where I was. I wanted to stay where my feet were, and just kind of came out on the right side of it, I guess. And as long as I had a chance to compete, I was going to be here, and a lot of unknown, but I just try to stay where my feet were in Knoxville.
Did you block it out? I mean, did you try not to read or hear about it? Was it something you could get away from? Did you think about it a whole lot? Was it something that was like, yeah, whatever, that's just college football?
Yeah, I think that's definitely part of it. That's just college football nowadays. I think it's just different than it was growing up, but yeah, kind of what you said, exactly.
Was there communication with the coaching staff? Did they tell you, hey, here's what's going on, here's the possibilities, anything like that?
A little bit. We stayed in communication. So.
What's your level of the grasp of the offense now compared to a year ago?
A lot more, for sure. I felt like I was kind of drinking from a fire hose in spring ball last year. And this year kind of really knowing the ins and outs and the protections and everything that goes with the offense. I feel like I've got the scheme down pretty well and will only improve with more reps.
Were you in a quarterback competition at BA in high school? Like, did you have to, like a legit competition like you're in right now?
Yeah, my rising sophomore year, I had to beat out a junior and a senior that were both ended up being good players. They transferred to other schools in the district, ended up playing against each other. And, that was some of the most fun times, just being able to compete for that. Coach didn't announce it until Monday of the week 1 game. So super fun competing with those guys, and something I'll look back on going into this one.
So you're not like uncomfortable competing for a job?
No, I think that's all you can ask for. I think that's one of the beautiful things of football for sure.
You said it's fun being in that competition. How do you not put pressure on yourself and try to make it more than maybe it is?
I think the difference between feeling pressure and feeling a sense of urgency is big. So the sense of urgency is good. Trying to get better every day and pushing each other, and then at the same time not letting the pressure get to you.
What excites you most about the wide receiver core?
Oh yeah, first off, a lot of good players coming back. Obviously Mike and Bray are pretty established, but I feel like there's a lot of other guys that can step in and play right now and could have last year. And super exciting group, got a lot of size, a lot of speed. Can't wait to be out there with them.
What have been some of the specific things that Derek Owings and the strength and conditioning staff have talked to you about, whether it's nutrition, whether it's specific things they want to help with you, targeted to you?
Obviously, nutrition is going to be a big part of it. They're always down there at meals, down there at weigh-ins. We weigh in every day now, so you really get a gauge of where you're at and where you need to be. And I think there's added intensity to every aspect, in the weight room, in the training room, in the cafeteria, just added intensity for sure.
Do you have a target weight?
Obviously as much as possible, but I was told to go into fall camp at 210. So
Any extra protein shakes or anything like that, PB&Js that
Yeah.
help you try to get there?
yeah, for sure, all the above.
So, Coach Heupel says the word accountability. A lot seems to be what a lot of people are saying. What is that to you, accountability?
Accountability, I think you got to be a guy your teammates and coaches can trust, and I think that's something every single player is trying to build on this team right now. I feel like we've done a good job, and the coaches just keep preaching it, and we just got to keep showing up every day and being accountable.
What do you think can be the biggest benefit in a quarterback competition when it comes to your own individual growth?
I think the actual competition part of it is the best part. Just being able to have other guys push you, and not only just push yourself, but push others, have others push you, and just get better collectively as a group every single day.
George, what do you feel like the best part of your game is right now?
Best part of my game right now? That's a good question. I don't know. We'll see.
Halsey talked about the arm strength that you have, and it's clear when you throw the ball. How much do you think you've grown in that department?
Yeah, for sure. I think just getting bigger, stronger has helped in that aspect as well. I think the deep ball has always been one of the things I've been better at since high school and being here last year. So just trying to grow with the chemistry with the guys that I'll be throwing the deep balls to, and I think we'll have that connection going.
What's Ryan brought to the quarterback room?
Ryan, first off, great guy. He brings a positive energy to the room. He's older. He's kind of been around different systems, and he knows a lot of football. So we're super grateful to have Ryan.